Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I saw something this morning that I want to comment on just briefly, and it's not because the specific incident is that important. Instead, it's just the whole attitude of people in this industry in general. It's really ridiculous at times. And I saw over on Johnny Candido's wall an attack on Chelsea Carabin, who is a friend of mine. We get along, we chat quite a bit, by Alexander Kang, who is a 66 kilo IPF equipped champion. You know, which sounds impressive and all, but nobody outside the powerlifting world knows who he is. And he just was all ragging on her for being a coach and for even opening her own gym and being negative about it. And a lot of other coaches saw it. A lot of the coaches who watched my videos saw it and commented and were in the middle of the conversation and were clicking like. So a lot of you know who you are. And it always raises a point of, one, why do people in our industry who are these little niche communities take things so seriously? I mean, I love powerlifting. I put my heart and soul into it. I love competing. It is my favorite sport in the world. However, it isn't that important to the rest of the world. When we have big egos about this stuff of, oh no, you got a bronze medal versus a gold, so that person sucks. You know what? It doesn't mean anything to the rest of the world. The rest of the world, if you even place at a national or international meet, you're inhumanly strong than most people, irrespective of your weight class. You're a freak already. Yet people make these big deals about it, and if someone has elite genetics and they just happen to be better than someone else, if someone else who is lower ranking at the world level or national level, they have no business coaching. And it's just absurd and ridiculous. Just because someone has better genetics doesn't mean that they're automatically more knowledgeable and a better coach. Yeah, they're going to do better. They're genetically gifted. They train hard, they're going to get good results, particularly if they get some good coaching and time under the iron. It's the same with all this stuff. I mean, bodybuilding is the same way. Does anybody really know the name of any bodybuilder other than Arnold Schwarzenegger outside of the fitness world? Listen, 1% of the population can probably name 3 bodybuilders right now. They can't even name 3. Nobody cares, and hardly anyone is making money in it. And the same with powerlifting. There are no pro powerlifters. There are almost no pro strongmen. Bodybuilders, the amount of bodybuilders who actually make a living, can actually pay their bills off bodybuilding after their drugs and diet, or all eat up whatever money they're making, are very rare. They're far less than 1%. So why in the hell do people have these egos about these things? Why is it always these fights? It's all this fighting and putting other people down. It's like this little storm in a teacup that nobody gives a crap about outside of our world. It doesn't matter, and it just looks absurd to everybody else watching. And the idea that someone, to attack someone because they want to open a good gym with good equipment in their area in a small town and train people, of attacking them for being a coach when they've at least been invited to national level meets and placed pretty good. They have a degree in nutritional science, which she mostly does nutrition coaching. She's got an undergrad in nutrition, has successfully competed in some physique type stuff. This is someone who's perfectly qualified to coach noobs, to coach people up to at least the state level or amateur level and various endeavors. And you know, people make a big deal about that they have no business doing, and it is just absurd. I mean, when you see some of the people out there who are just insanely weak with no results, who are offering coaching services out there, why aren't they being attacked? I mean, my God, look, Ian McCarthy's a coach these days. This is a guy after 5 years of training can't even squat 300 pounds or deadlift 400. Now, before you guys jump on me, let's keep in mind, I don't coach. I have a YouTube channel. I'm not a coach. I'm not coaching anybody right now, and I have squatted over 500 pounds raw with no wraps on camera, and I have deadlifted 575 without a belt or wraps or anything else on camera. And by most standards, by most gym rat standards, that's pretty damn strong. Is it the best in the world? No. Am I going to be a world champion? Of course not. And I don't expect to be. I don't think I'm a fantastic power lifter. But that's certainly above average. You don't see that in every gym. But that aside, you see other people out there coaching who really have no business coaching at all. And nobody really seems to make as big of a deal about that. They just want to attack people who are competitive, who do well, who aren't the best of the best. They just shouldn't be giving advice because they're not the very best in the world, because they just weren't lucky enough to be born with amazing genetics. You people need to get over yourselves. You have that attitude. You are completely out of touch with reality. All right, guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.